Hi students, today in this video we are going to find out the steps to find out the number of alpha carbon as well as the alpha hydrogen given in the compound. So coming back to the first compound, this is a ester compound. If you see, the first step to find out the alpha carbon is to find out the functional group. So in this compound, COO is the functional group. So what is alpha carbon? The carbon which is directly attached to the functional group is alpha carbon. So this carbon as well as this carbon, both these carbon is directly attached to the ester functional group. So both these carbon is considered as a alpha carbon. So there are two alpha carbons are present in this compound. So coming to the alpha hydrogen, the hydrogen which is directly attached to the alpha carbon is termed as alpha hydrogen. So as I said earlier, this is alpha carbon. So these three hydrogens which is directly attached to the alpha carbon is alpha hydrogen. So repeating the same, this alpha carbon contains three hydrogens. Therefore these three hydrogens also classified as alpha hydrogens. Total 3 plus 3, 6 alpha hydrogens. Coming to the second, first step is to identify the functional group. Here CO is the functional group, that is ketone functional group. To this ketone, the nearer carbon is alpha carbon. So either of the side we have carbon. So both these and these carbon is considered as a alpha carbon. So the carbon which is directly attached to the functional group is alpha carbon. So this carbon is also an alpha carbon and this carbon is also a alpha carbon. So coming to the alpha hydrogen, the hydrogen which is directly attached to the alpha carbon is alpha hydrogen. So in this alpha carbon, three hydrogens are present. So in this carbon, there is no hydrogen left out for this carbon. So therefore no hydrogen for this alpha carbon. But in this case, this alpha carbon contains three alpha hydrogens. So total here 0 alpha hydrogen, here 3 alpha hydrogens, as of total 3 alpha hydrogens. Coming to the formaldehyde, so first you have to find out the alpha carbon. So CHO is a aldehyde functional group. So the carbon directly attached to the functional group is alpha carbon. Here there is no alpha carbon. See, this carbon is functional group carbon. You should not consider this as a alpha carbon. The carbon which is directly attached to the functional group is alpha carbon, but the carbon which is present here is functional group carbon. So don't consider this as a alpha carbon. So coming to the alpha carbon, this functional group does not directly attach with any carbon, so there is no alpha carbon. To that alpha carbon, so what is alpha hydrogen? If any hydrogen attached to the alpha carbon is alpha hydrogen, but in this compound there is no alpha carbon, so there is no possibility of alpha hydrogen. This hydrogen should not be considered as alpha hydrogen. You may think that this hydrogen is directly attached to this functional group, so it may be alpha hydrogen. No, if there is no alpha carbon, there is no possibility of alpha hydrogen, even though if the hydrogen is directly attached to the functional group. As I said earlier, if there is a presence of alpha carbon, the hydrogen which is attached directly to the alpha carbon is alpha hydrogen, right? So in this compound there is no alpha carbon, so there is no alpha hydrogen in this compound, right? So formaldehyde, as of which we can use it in Cannizzaro reaction, right? Cannizzaro reaction is a reaction in which we can use aldehyde which does not contain any alpha hydrogen. Thank you.